Okay, and let's share. Okay, so let's start with the blessing, or it might be only one, which is fine. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. And you say,
Amen. Amen.
did I hear another voice besides you?
Could be the kids in the back.
I heard it. I heard another amen, but I don't think Kelix has joined us yet. I hope he does. Anyway, so let us go to let me stop the share a second. Okay. All right. This is what you have learned so far. The words in the phrase below are not in the correct order. But I've already done this. It already has the numbers. So, okay. Read this and then tell me what the number should be. Read it.
Okay.
This is what you can read already.
Haolam,
Mm-hmm.
Ata,
Mm-hmm.
Eloheinu,
Mm-hmm.
Melech,
Mm-hmm.
Adonai,
Mm-hmm.
Baruch.
Very good. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tell me what they should be.
Baruch Ata. So Baruch,
Number 6
6,
first. Uh-huh.
2,
Mm-hmm.
Adonai, 5,
Mm-hmm.
4,
Well, okay.
hold on,
Try
wait.
it again.
Baruch Ata Adonai,
Uh-huh.
Eloheinu is
Uh-huh.
3,
Uh-huh.
Melech, 4,
Mhm.
Haolam, 1.
Right. Okay. And it's Melech, not Melech. It's Melech.
Melech,
Why is
because
it Melech?
they're,
Because the two symbols next to each other.
uh-huh.
Okay. And here I wrote it out in block letters. If you are so inclined, you can practice this with that. It's really good to write this because writing, it records it more in your head. Let me stop the share a second and share the whole screen. Wait a second, stop share, and I'm going to share the whole screen. Um, the This alphabet chart is very helpful. You can
Uh-huh.
copy them in block or in script, however you wish. I always just did the block because to me it just seemed closer to the way it looks. But if you want to practice the script, here it is. And that very page, you can practice writing it. It's up to you. I leave it up to you if you want to practice. Here I did it myself because I use this book to learn also.
Okay.
You can do it in script, however you wish, or in block letters. If you want, that's your choice. Okay, let's go on to the next page. And this is the review. Okay. You're going to read this. Oh, I'm so sorry that can't. Well, that's okay. It's nice to give it one-on-one also. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So you're going to read this whole thing yourself.
U,
Mm-hmm.
yo,
Yes, that's very good. Okay, remember that the point on top is the opposite of that.
r-
Punto. This is yo, right? Yo. Well,
uh-huh.
we know that it's yo because of that little point on top. So this is
Lu,
no, this is yo.
lo,
Yes, law, law. That
which
point
means
on
no,
top.
right?
Yes, the point on top is the opposite of y de punto en español, which is if y de punto en español is y, right?
Uh-huh.
It's the opposite. That the sound e is the dot on the bottom. Okay, the dot on the
Got it.
bottom when it's on top. This is very confusing. Okay, but you gotta just keep practicing. What's this?
All,
Very good. Uh-huh.
tilim,
All right. Look at this sagol. Let's look at the word. Let's go to the words that you just read. Look at here. You have the two sagols together. What's this word?
melek,
Melech.
melek,
Mm-hmm. Melech. So now let's go to this one. What's this one?
Okay, so
telem,
Yeah, excellent. Perfect. Okay. Now what is this one? Look at that little dot on top.
ru,
No. The
ru,
dot on top
ru,
is
oh,
O. Okay.
ro,
Let's remember this. The dot on top is O. If it's in the middle, it's U, and if it's on the bottom, it's E.
okay, okay,
Okay? O, U, E. E,
okay,
U, O. E, U, O. Okay?
oh,
So this is
okay,
Helen, and this is
oh, rotem,
very good. But let's say rotem. Because of that sigol here, we're going to stress the first syllable. Rotem,
rotem.
rotem. Rotem was the
Oh,
name.
look, and you have it written at the top, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I had was the name of one of our rabbis that we had at one time. His last name was Rotem. Okay, what's this?
Omer,
Very good. I'm wondering if this is like counting the Omer. Remember?
Omer. That's
It might be this, Omer. I'm not sure if this is the way you spell it. That's the trouble that the words in Hebrew can be written so many ways that sometimes in this workbook you'll see something that you pronounce the same written two ways, but one of them is a real word and the other one is not. It's just for practice. So
okay.
it might be Omer what we count before.
Shavuot.
Yes, exactly. Good for you. Okay, now number two.
Bera,
Perfect.
baja,
No, because this is a schwa here.
uh-huh,
Bach,
Bach,
Bach.
like Bach.
Yeah, exactly. Like the composer Bach. It would have, if it's Baha, there would have to be the notation that gives us the vowel ah. I'm trying to find another one here. Like write this. It would have this little one
Right.
here would have to be here. Then it would be Baha, but it's not. The schwa at the end is not pronounced. It's Bach. At
Ah,
the end of a syllable, it's not pronounced. It's only when it's separating two consonants that it's pronounced at the beginning of a syllable. Okay, so this is
okay.
here we go. Here it is. Here it is. This is exactly what I was looking for. You see them?
Exact, yeah.
Okay.
So,
This is the syllable is right here. So you're not going to pronounce that shva.
so orija,
Okay, don't pronounce the shva. Don't pronounce this. Orha.
orja,
Orha.
orja,
Orha.
orja,
You're saying orha. You're saying orha. Say orha.
orja.
That's it. That's it. Stress, or what we call in Spanish el acento, pero el acento pronunciado, not the written accent, goes together with you go up a tone, da 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 da, orja, orja. You see your voice actually orja, or da, like rotem, da. All right. The stress coincides with a note that's higher than, like orja or orja, or let me do it this way. Orja, orja. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now what's this one? Remember that this little dot, even though it's over the resh, has to do with this aleph. Has to do with the aleph.
Okay, so
It gives us the pronunciation of the vowel of the
it
aleph.
sounds just like the other one? Orja?
No. Oreich. Because this here is
Oreich.
oreich. Because this is a shva, and these two dots are a. Okay, you have an o and you have an a. Oreich. Say it again. Oreich. Uh-oh, you're frozen. Let's see. Okay, got you back. I got you back.
I'm back. Okay.
Repeat this again.
Oreich,
Very good. Very good. What about this one?
Ham,
Almost perfect. Let's this ayin, it works just like the aleph, so you're gonna separate it with a little glottal stop. He'am.
ham, ham,
Very good. He'am. And this?
amen,
Yeah, amen. Exactly. And this?
no, am, no am,
No and separate it. No
no am,
no no
no am.
No, you're saying no no
Oh, I'm bringing it down. I need to go up.
Yeah,
No am.
yeah, because that's the way you distinguish the stress. The stress is on the last syllable. No no Okay.
No am.
Uh-huh. And this?
Neom,
N. Separate it.
N-
N.
Neom,
No, separate the aleph. N. What is this vowel here?
U,
Uh-huh. N.
Neum,
Neum. Because this is the final mem. Okay? Ne, and separate it. Neum. Neum.
Neum.
Neum.
Yeah, hold on. Something happened here. My screen went.
Yep. Went blank. Mhm.
Okay, I can see. Can you see me?
Yes,
Okay. Sorry about that.
that's okay. What's this again?
Neum,
Okay, you're going to separate it here with the glottal stop. Neum.
Neum,
Neum.
Neum,
Uh-huh. Very good. Neum.
Neum,
Neum.
Neum.
Exactly. Okay. Sorry about this one. Remember that the 5 dots is the same as the 3 dots. Eh?
Elohim, Ham,
Look at this. What is this? What are the 2 dots?
Elohim.
Okay, let's look at this a second. Let's look at this word here. Baruch ata Adonai
Eloheinu,
Eloheinu. This is hey.
Hey,
Okay, now let's look at this one. Elo,
Elohe,
hey.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
Kam,
Chem, exactly. Elohei Chem. Now, what's the difference between these
okay,
two words?
Elohim.
Let's look at this. Eloheinu. What does it mean? Nu is the refers to nosotros. I love to use the Spanish because it starts with an N. Anything that's nu means nuestro or nosotros. Nuestro. Here it's nuestro Dios. Dios,
Okay,
Dios de nosotros. Nuestro Dios.
Dios.
Okay? But here it's Elohe Chem. Now, what is Chem? Your God. This is our God, Eloheinu. Elohe Chem is your God. Okay?
Okay,
Chem refers to you.
you. Okay.
Elohechem, possessive, possessive. Elohechem, your God. All right.
Wow. Okay.
I love that. I love it when the light bulb goes on and you get
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
love
because
I
like
just love that.
there's other prayers and in the prayers it
Mhm.
like Elohim.
Yeah. Some prayers have Eloheinu, others have Elohechem,
Uh-huh.
our
Your God.
God, or and Ani Adonai Elohechem. I am your God. I am your God. Ani, I am your God. Ata is you. Ani is I. At is you feminine. Ata is
Feminine.
masculine. Ata. At is you feminine. Ani. Ani Emily. Ata Michael. Say that to me. Say it back the other way. Ani Emily. Ata
Uh,
Michael.
Annie, Michael, at Emily.
Exactly. Yay. Very good. Okay. And now what's this?
Allah,
But this little yod here is E at the end.
Alai,
Yes, very good. Alai, alai, alai.
Alay.
And this is
Olam,
olam. Very good. What does olam mean?
forever.
No, it means world or universe.
Olam, okay.
But the thing is this. Okay, let's look at it here. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. King of
Of the universe.
the universe or the world. I mean,
The, or the,
because when these prayers were invented, the world was everything, the world, it was the same name, same concept.
okay. It encompasses all of everything.
Exactly. World, king of everything. Exactly right. Okay. So, in that sense, it's figuratively everything, but olam strictly means world. Okay.
World, okay.
Mhm. But you're right. You said everything and figuratively. That's what it means. That's what it means. Okay, let's go to line 4.
Achi,
Okay, we have a shva here. You're not going to pronounce it because it's at the end of us. This is 2 syllables here. All right. So it's ad, ad. What's the syllable?
Arba,
Very good. Arba. Very good. And this one, same thing here. It's almost the same here. It starts out the same, but an extra syllable here.
Arba, aha,
Arba'a.
Arba, ah.
Mm-hmm. Very
Ar,
good. The final
ar,
A is not
ba,
pronounced.
ah.
Arba'a. The final hey is not pronounced. Arba'a.
Okay, it's not pronounced because it goes with the
With the syllable.
uh-huh.
Final hey is not pronounced. Arba'a. Say it. Arba'a.
Arba, ah.
Very good. Now this one you should know.
Aleinu,
What?
Aleinu,
Aleinu. Very good. Aleinu. Perfect. What about this?
Ali,
No, look at this. They're similar. Aleinu. And this is
Alejal,
Alechen, right? Final nu.
Alejen,
Now let's look at these 2 words. They're very similar, right? Except for the ending. What did I say about nu? What does nu mean?
ours,
No. Connected
uh,
to, oh yeah, ours, nuestro. Yeah, 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 yeah.
nuestro.
Yes, 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 our. Yeah, 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 yeah. When I get to nu, I think in Spanish, okay? Absolutely.
It's Spanish.
Yes. Now, what this means, Aleinu Mishaberak, right? Lahadon Hakol. Aleinu literally means over us, us, nosotros.
Over.
Aleinu. It now
So Al,
aleinu,
Ale,
aleinu Mishaberak, but figuratively in that prayer, it means um, it falls upon us. It falls upon us to bend our knee and only to God and all this. Aleinu and Mishaberak, Mishaberak lahadon hakol. Um, um, El al, al means over. Aleinu
Over.
falls upon us. It's all over us. This means aleinu, over us. Now,
And so
let's read this one.
alejan,
No. The goal. Look at this word. Let's look at this word again. This one.
Elohechem.
Elohechem. And this is a
Chen.
le
Alechen.
Alechen. We have a segol at the end, so the stress changes. Not Alechen, but Alechen. This is Elohechem. That segol changes the stress. Instead of Elohechem, it's Elohechem. And this is Alechen. Now, I said chem means you, plural, ustedes. Right? Chem. But this is chen. Those two are related. In what sense? Male, female. Ustedes masculino, ustedes femenino. Chem, Spanish has lots of male and female forms. La, now they're not really male. If you say la puerta, that doesn't mean that la is, feminine, but that's what you call those gender differences. El sol, la luna, la puerta, el tocador. Spanish has those gender differences. Well, so does Hebrew. Sometimes sometimes just like in Spanish, sometimes it relates to gender, sexual gender of human beings, but other times it's just the way the language is, like la puerta. In one language, la puerta has a feminine pronoun. In other languages, it has a masculine pronoun. It is just part of the language, okay? But here, hem is masculine, and here, hen is feminine. Alechen. Okay?
So Aleinu is over us.
Over us.
And Alechen
is over you.
Over you in the feminine.
Feminine. Right.
And when do we use, just out of curiosity, when do we use this feminine form?
I don't see it in any of the prayers, because just like in Spanish, I mean, people are trying to change it, but in general, if you say todos nosotros, the male form predominates, even when you mean male and female. Okay?
Right.
If you say todas nosotras, it generally relates to only females.
Okay? Right, exactly.
And the same thing in Hebrew. Alechen refers to only females. Alechem, Elohechem, or Alechem, if it were a hem, really means all of us. Okay?
Maybe that's like a word for like weddings or something like that, or
no, it's just because
if it's in
language,
this book,
language is sexist in that it favors the male when it refers to everybody. Look at mankind. Mankind refers to male and female, right? If you talk about mankind.
Yeah.
And now people try to say humankind. But
okay.
The traditional term is mankind. It's funny because in the parasha that I had last night, that I gave last night, what I had written down there was humankind, but the first time came out of my mouth mankind, for all mankind, because that's just so habitual for all mankind.
Right. Yeah.
And then I realized, oops. And then in the second one, I changed it to humankind.
Humankind.
But generally, that terminology, when it's a male gender, generally refers to male and female. But nowadays, people try to kind of fix it. But anyway, but this is definitely strictly female, and this is really everybody. Although this is the male ending. Okay, could be only
Okay.
male or male and female. All right, and what's this?
Oh. Ole.
Ole, ole, ole,
Like Mexican. Ole.
ole. Okay, and line 5.
Mela. Mi,
Me,
Mila.
me,
Mela. Ha. Melacha.
melacha. Very good, melacha. And so this. Very good. Okay, this one.
Bame.
Bame. Because we have
Bame.
a roll there, so we're going to change the stress to bame. Bame.
Okay. The stress goes to the
It goes
to
on the first syllable.
the
Bame.
first. Okay.
Say it. Bame.
Bame.
Very good. And this one?
Who mismo.
Okay, this is what's this? What is this? What's that little dot on top? This
Oh,
is O, this is
O.
and this is O. So
Homim. Ma.
This is okay. Rom Rom Rom
Rom. Mu.
Rom
Rom. Mu.
Rom
Rom.
I think this is Rom
Rom. Memu.
Rom
Rom. Memu.
And on the other hand, Rom, I know that we have a prayer that has something like in that, and people do say Romumu. But if I'm going by what I've been telling you, it should be Romu, Romu. Like what I think actually happens is that this mem is elongated, so it's not just Romu, it's Romu. You see what I mean? That you just hold the Romu.
Uh-huh.
Even though that
Okay.
I hear in the prayers that we do Romu. But anyway, I think it's Romu because this is the end of this syllable and this is the beginning of the others. There's no reason to separate it. Okay, go to this one.
Aulio.
This on the bottom is what?
We're making it A.
A, like Aleinu. Ale. Okay, this is
Uli.
what is this?
Hauli.
What is this first syllable? The dot on top is
O.
ho, ho, ho.
Also, the H we don't pronounce. It's
Oh,
silent.
no. Ho, ho. You do pronounce it.
Ho.
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 Only when it's at the end, that hey, do we not pronounce. When it's at the end of a word, like here, arba, we don't pronounce it at the end, but at the beginning, definitely we do. The trouble is that since this is over Zoom, sometimes you can't hear that I'm doing it. It's ho, what's ho?
Okay. Ho, le, ha.
No, not ha, not ha. It's holeich. Remember, this is a shva.
Ah, oh,
Let's
yeah,
look at
yeah,
a word
okay.
remember that for it to be a ha, it's got to be, look at like this is bach, right?
Right.
Bach.
The next word.
Oreich, but this is orcha. Orcha. And this is holeich. What is this word?
Ole,
Very good. Holeich.
ole,
Okay, and this is
ole, rat,
the same sound as this one.
het, ole,
Le,
het, het.
het. Holechet. Holechet. Because you got the two
Ole,
So we're not going to say holechet. We're going to say holechet. Holechet.
ole.
Holechet. Okay. We've got less than a minute, so I want to stop here. We're on line 6 of page 26. You're doing very well, Michael. Now, we're going to have to take a break for next Sunday and the month of April because the Carabels are preparing a show for UPR. And then we're going to do that same show at the temple. That they have asked us to do this as a fundraiser. So anyway.
Awesome.
So anyway, thank you for being my student, Michael.
Thank you for being my teacher. Toda raba,
Okay.
tal, more. More, mora.
Oh.